Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for August the 6th, 2026. On this Thursday edition, hit that subscribe button and like button here for the Weather Guru. We really appreciate your support, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be looking at the severe thunderstorm warnings and watches, courtesy of Radar Scope here, and also the flash flood warnings and watches. We're in a typical summertime pattern here, which is good news for some who like the warmth and the showers to break up the heat of the day. But for others, there'll be some cool air coming, but not in the next week and a half here. We're going to be starting off in the southeast here. We have severe thunderstorm warning for North Carolina, Union County. Now, this is for 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is going to be a constant theme here with this 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. This is for eastern Union County. It remains in effect for the next 10 minutes here. This severe thunderstorm is located 9 miles east of Monroe or near Marshfield, North Carolina, moving north at 20 miles an hour. So you got 60-mile-an-hour winds and quarter-size hail. So you want to take precautions to make your vehicles, put them under the carport. If you got a parking, if you're driving, try to get underneath a building or a drive-through. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines here. This is in Monroe County, just to the southeast of 485 and Charlotte District here. And you can see heavy rain up here in Norwood as well, Ansonville, Albemarle, heavy rain up toward Lake Norman as well in the Charlotte metro area. Now, Georgia, going back down to Coweta County here. Once again, 3/4-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds with this cells coming through here, this quasi-convective linear line here. So we have this severe thunderstorm is located over Corinth, about 10 miles east of Franklin, Georgia. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. So Newnan, Georgia, you're included in this. East Newnan, Grantville, and Moreland, Georgia here, just on the south side of Georgia, 85 here, just before you get through Newnan and Peachtree City area here in South Georgia, southwest corner of Georgia here of the Atlanta metro area as you head your way up 85, leaving LaGrange there. So be very careful there in that area. We also have North Carolina and South Carolina border, Jackson, Ocoee, Pickens, and Transylvania counties in North Carolina and South Carolina here. This is just as you leave 85 and get into Travelers Rest and South Carolina. In those areas, there's 1-inch hail and 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts in upstate South Carolina, Pickens County, Jackson County, western North Carolina, and Transylvania County, western North Carolina. And also northeastern Oconee County in upstate South Carolina, 14 miles north of Walhalla, South Carolina, and upstate there was severe thunderstorm warning producing 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. So expect minor hail damage to vehicles, and some wind damage could possibly bring some trees or power lines too as well. Up Lake Jocassee area there and Table Rock State Park and those areas upstate of South Carolina there. If you leave northwest of 85 there toward Highway 25 there in Hendersonville, Travelers Rest, back toward the South Carolina, North Carolina border. That's what we have going on there. Now, severe thunderstorm warning in Missouri, Christian, Douglas, Greene, Webster, and Wright counties, 1-inch hail and 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. And you can see this outflow boundary here, right in there, just to the southwest of Springfield, Missouri here. You can see that outflow boundary there. And as I put the radar on the motion here, these showers are moving relatively slow here, this divergent boundary there. So you can see it's moving into some pretty unstable air for Sparta, Seymour, Hartville, in areas in Missouri here. 70 miles an hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Trained weather spotters have spotted this. So hail damage to vehicles is expected. Please be careful in southeastern Springfield, Missouri area today or this afternoon. We have some other severe thunderstorm warnings for Jackson County, Alabama. 3/4-inch hail, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts here just to the north and east of the Huntsville metro area. We're coming up 431 in Huntsville or going over US 72 over Skyline and Sand Mountain there. Be very careful there. There is storms with 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Expect damage to root trees and other places here. As you can see this dark red color here. And these storms are not moving very fast here. West-southwest at 3 knots. So they're going over the same areas here, producing heavy rain heading toward High Top and over toward the Tennessee border there. So be very careful taking US 72 through Scottsboro, North Skylands, High Top, and up towards Stevenson and Bridgeport there across the Tennessee line. Just be careful there. Now, we also have New Mexico. Severe thunderstorm warning in Mexico for 1-inch hail. This is in Wagon Mound, New Mexico. This is a rural area of New Mexico. This is in the Interstate 25 as you leave Las Vegas, New Mexico, and as you leave Albuquerque, about an hour and a half out from Santa Fe, you move into this little cell here that's producing some rain along the Raton, south of the Raton Pass there in New Mexico. So we also have flash flood warnings in Georgia and South Carolina, Aiken, Columbia, Edgefield, Richmond, and the Augusta area. So if you're taking 520 or 20 around Augusta past 8 and heading towards 20, heading towards Atlanta, Flash flood warning in effect for that county there in Columbia, Edgefield, Richmond counties there in the Augusta, North Augusta metro area. Now, Tennessee, flash flood warning. Cumberland, Fentress, and Overton counties expires in about the next hour or two here. This flash flood continues in the next hour here. The National Weather Service in Nashville and Tennessee, flash flooding is caused by thunderstorms here. These small creeks in these areas and runoff in the mountain areas could be dangerous here as well. New York, flash flood warning for Columbia and Monmouth counties. This is in the capital, just south of the Capital District in Albany here, up the Hudson River Valley. Like I said, this includes some of the locations: East Greenbush, Nassau, Castleton, Valety, Colony, Riders Mills, Chatham Center, East Nassau. Some of these areas here are flooding out here in upstate New York and the Capital District here as well. And then we have some special marine warnings. These are just out here in general in Baltimore, Chesapeake Bay areas. These storms came through Middle River, Essex, and Hartford County up I-95 and the Gulf of America. You know, some strong storms here all up the coast from Homosassa Springs down to Spring Hill into Tampa, St. Pete, Bradenton, Gulf Gate Estates, and all those areas as well. And then we had some other warnings here in the Gulf of America from the Apalachicola Bay here, Steinhatchee, Crystal River, Cedar Key area, up in this area, just to the east or west, of US 27 there, producing some heavy rain from Swanee, Cedar Key, up into the Steinhatchee Bay area there as well. Some brief showers along I-10 as well, Lake City, McClenny, Baker County, getting some rain, some of the far western suburbs of Jacksonville, and then along I-10 here toward Jefferson and Madison County. If you're coming along I-10 there, heading out of Jefferson County, US 59 into Monticello, or you can get into Madison County here, Greenville, some areas here getting some rain, and the Perry as well, this outflow boundary here. So some difficult summertime showers. As I zoom out here, you can see all these different showers affecting all of these regions here and the various polygons associated with them. The yellow is the severe thunderstorm warnings, the green is the flash flood warnings here in the southeast, where we have most of the concentrated rain at the moment, as well as our nation's heartland in the middle of the country, Missouri and Kansas City. Some rain showers there continuing here. So this has been the Weather Guru podcast for August the 6th, 2026. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening. Take care.